What's up guys, welcome back for another DevPro Duel video. Satellarknights and Star Seraphs, I believe it was yesterday that we got the spoiler of the new pack, World Superstars, and it was, I think, kinda expected that Noden, level 4 fusion, wasn't going to be in it. I think Konami is going to either release it as a prize card or give it release it as a secret rare, one of the new upcoming sets. I mean, it's just a money card. It's obviously going to be a secret if we are going to get it, and it's such a highly anticipated card that everyone wants it. So so it's not going to be in the Superstars pack, so not in the main deck here. Obviously, Noden does have a place in the deck, but it's not going to be released in the TCG. Anyway, so Star Seraphs, most importantly the Scepter, which is Stratos, and the Chair, the Sovereign. All in all, the engine is now splashed in Satellarknights. I mean, a hybrid between both Satellarknights and Star Seraph is definitely possible, but is it more consistent? I think, I'll come back to that in the deck profile at the end, but I think all in all the engine definitely has more advantages than disadvantages. Let's see some duels. Okay, so the first game, testing against Sylvans, so my new Sylvan build. I updated it with all the suggestions, or pretty much a lot of suggestions from the previous video. I get to start, open with Tainap. The deck is consistent. I mean, it's either you open with Tainap or one of your Rotas, or with your Scepter to search out your Chair, which is all fine. I mean, it's definitely, if you added your, if you add the Star Seraphs to Satellarknights, you have a more consistent opening move. Immediately go for Deltaros. He does have Ring, but you know, you can't activate it when Deltaros is summoned. Get its effect, get Unokai on board and send the useless Denep to the grave, get in for 18, so I'm definitely in a very good position. He does have his Rose Lover. I think, it's at 2 in the main deck, together with Super Solar Nutrient. I mean, together with Rose Lover, it immediately sets up your Sylvan place, your Hermitry place, also the Sprout, but as you see, definitely one of the downsides of Sylvans is that immediately, or as soon as your opponent has one answer to one of your plays, to one of your setup plays, you will pretty much lose as a Sylvan player. So I win the first game. He gets to start the second game, Rose Lover into Super Nutrient into Lone Fire. I mean, it's just a great opening move, especially if you open with what is it called? The Graceful Charity, the Sylvan Charity draw card. I think I have to Raigeki. He does have Sage Goya in hand. Not really sure if I knew that with the Charity. I think so. I think he revealed 2. There is a Mushroom to pop the Alpha. He has a field spell. Yeah, again, nice that he can discard a Rose Lover. He also has the... I think I had to burn my MST on the field spell, so he's able to use that Fertilizer, since my MST is already burnt. I have to Book of Moon his rank 7 Exceed. Maybe I should have Book of Mooned one of the stages, but in the end I don't think it would have mattered. I mean, he would have gone for the Aurea this turn, so it didn't really matter. I mean, he can bounce 2 cards back to my hand. He has a Sprout, he still has a Fertilizer, and he has the field spell to set up the Peacekeeper, which I also added to the main deck. I mean, Lone Fire is at 3, so you can just reborn a Lone Fire, go for the rank 8 Exceed. I think he was able to go for, or at least bounce back his Fertilizer. I'm not really sure if he was able to do that, but I think so. At the cost of not bouncing back one of my back rows, but seeing that he also has the Emptiness, this is definitely game over. I mean, no chance. I think he excavates 2 plants, Dandelion, which I also added together with the Nutrient and the Hermitry, and that's game over. Well played. Anyway, I got to start with Scepter. So again, it's either opening with Scepter, with Denap or Rota. Again, give that first turn opening a bit. It's much more consistent to have one of those searches. But then again, I mean, I can search out a chair, the Sovereign, but now it's just dead in my hand. Unless if I have another, yeah, best case scenario, if I draw into another Scepter, I can just drop the Sovereign that's in my hand and then drop the searched Sovereign to get more pluses. But if you have that chair in the opening hand, it's just a dead card, and that's pretty much one of the only disadvantages the deck has, your dead chairs. I don't think into Soul Charge, immediately going to activate that because of the Scepter in hand. I can make so many pluses, especially with the Alpha set. I can just at least I can stop his back row, whatever it is. It's a Torrential or a Vanity's Emptiness now. It's an Emptiness, and together with Scepter, I can destroy my own Dinette to get a draw, which I decide to choose to get an extra draw, since, I mean, I still have a Vega, and my Unuk can also be activated, and I can still activate my other boss effect to pop, at least I want to discard, let him discard one of his cards. So yeah, I'm not going to lose this one. So Rota into Nep, and this should be exactly enough. 6-2 on board, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, yeah, this would have been definitely enough. He gets to start. I think he's going to set up his fertilizer play, immediately set up the Hermitry, send that Hermitry to the grave. I'm not really sure what this top card is. I think this is one of the best openings you could have with your deck. He's going to chain Book of Moon, so this way his Fertilizer is going to survive. But now my Scepter Sovereign play for next turn is set up to make a lot of pluses. I'm immediately going to ring that, obviously going to ring his Hermitry, try to get rid of his Fertilizer at the same time, but he does have that Rose Archer, a Book of Moon, his Hermitry, and I think his next card is going to be that Charity, Sylvan Charity. But now, here the Star Seraph engine at full force. I mean, normal summon your Scepter, search a chair, and if you already have a chair in hand, you're going to drop that first, then drop the chair you searched. I mean, pluses, pluses, pluses everywhere. Yeah, I did not exceed with the second Scepter, because I can just attack for a game, so I don't need to use the second Scepter as an exceed material. So anyway, GG, last game. He gets to start, has an amazing opening hand. I mean, I think he goes for the first turn Felgrand together with that one Hermitry. Yeah, that lowest lover definitely paying off here. Again, thanks to the field spell. So normal summon Unukai, get the Tenep on board. I'm going to MST the field spell. I don't want to let him activate the field spell in the end phase and excavate something like a mushroom to pop one of my back rows. Here my plan was, okay, he's going to attack, activate Mirror Force. He's going to use his Felgrand. I can just chain my Alpha, but he burns a Rose Archer, which is also fine. I don't get a draw because the monster or the card is not sent to the grave. His Rose Archer is already in the grave. I'm not going to activate my Unuk's effects, since it would just destroy my Emptiness, but yeah, that Raigeki and the Fertilizer is just game over. And of course, the, what is it called, the Peacekeeper to Reborn the Lone Fire. I mean, that's just a game over. I think he should have went for another Sage with Lone Fire, go for the rank 7 exceed, reuse his Fertilizer, but in the end it's not going to matter that much, since my next draw is going to be the Vega, and he can just negate that, since he knows I have an Altair, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's obviously going to negate the Vega effect, and that's game over. Well played. Yeah, all in all, I think the Star Seraph engine definitely has a place in either Satellarknights or Shadal's, since it's when you get it off, I mean, normal summon Scepter, and if you already have a chair in hand, you can drop the chair, get a draw, and search another chair, and immediately drop that for another plus. Go for a ranked 4 exceeds, either Ouroboros or Deltros, get more pluses with Scepter's effect and Deltros effect. I mean, if everything goes well, the engine is definitely very good. Yeah, my final thoughts, I think, yeah, the engine definitely has a spot in either Satellarknights or Shadal's. I mean, it's just, it makes the deck, I think, much more consistent. So guys, if you have any suggestions for the build, you can always leave that down below. The Sylvan decklist is definitely coming up later. I'm still working on it, finalizing it before releasing it again. So thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lead them signing out. Peace.